Here we go, finally some downhill. What's up, hooligans? Moto Mike 805 here. It is June 8th, 2021, Tuesday, 6:21 p.m. And I tried the other day to make it over to Morro Bay and changed my mind because it was a little chilly. I didn't have my jacket. Traffic was a little heavier. Cars were flying up on my rear. So I'm trying it again today. Let's see what happens here. By the way, before we get going too far, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that little bell to get alerts when I post in videos. And also hit that like button and comment. Share with your friends as well. Alright, so here we go. I don't really have an agenda today to talk about. I just wanted to ride the Grom over to Morro Bay. I hadn't taken this thing on really a very far ride since I picked it up. Basically just to work and back, which is about 30 miles for the day. It's only about 15 miles one way. But I decided we're going to take it over to Morro Bay. We got the family over. My in-laws got a place in Cayucos, and that is, I think the place they're staying at, it was 22 miles from my house. So this will probably be the longest ride I have been on since I picked up the Grom. So we are riding over to Cayucos. We're on Morro Road right now. We're Highway 41. Speed limit on the road's 55 with some cautionary slower speeds in some of the corners. I was killing me. I'm not going to post a video of it, but me trying to go uphill back there, I was like barely hitting 40. I had to pull over like 3 times because I had cars flying up on my butt, and I really don't want to. I don't want to get hit from behind. I was watching my rear pretty good. But right now we got a little downhill stretch, although I am slowing down to 52 here, and I've got full throttle. I'm tucking a little bit up and down. I got to keep looking at my mirror. Although what I'm trying to do is catch up. Oh, why is this car? Oh, okay, he's turning. I pulled over and let all these cars pass a little bit ago, but now I'm catching up. He's pulling a trailer, so I have a feeling he's probably sticking close to the speed limit. It's just when they passed me, we were going uphill and the trailer caught up to me. So we're gonna ride over there and we'll see how the Grom does. I got a new tire for the Dyna. I got a Michelin Commander 3, which I'm gonna do another episode about tires and my experience. I put a lot of miles on. My main mode of transportations are my motorcycles. Oh, look at that shadow. That shadow's so cool. Squirrel! But I wanted to do just an episode on tires and talk about my experience. I've probably had about every single tire on one of my bikes or another. And I just want to talk about the mileage I get out of them and kind of the performance and some of the naysayers on one of the cheaper brands out there. I won't say the name now, but I'm going to do an episode and just spit some facts and some reviews and whatnot, and some history about that company. But anyways, I did buy a Michelin Commander 3 because I saw one place where they advertised it as a 20,000 mile tire. I've seen multiple people say they're getting like 20,000 miles out of it. So as long as I get about 10 out of it, it would be worth spending double the money that I usually spend on a tire. But if I get the same or even just a little more, to me it's not worth the price. But we'll get into all of that another day. We're not going to talk about that now, because right now I'm trying to focus on getting to Cayucos, because we're having dinner when I get over there. I'm starving. Mother-in-law was running a little late, and I think she had the dinner with her, so I was supposed to head over right after work, but then the wife called and said, why don't you go ahead and take a shower and relax, and I'll give you a call when it's time to head over. And then they called about 6:15 and said, okay, go ahead and head over now. Although I didn't tell her I was taking the Grom. She might have called me 10-15 minutes earlier. She probably thought I was going to take the Dyna, which would have been a lot quicker. I did it! I caught up to traffic. That was all downhill, though. I was probably averaging about 60 going down those hills. I wasn't looking at the odometer. Dropped down to 40 miles an hour now. Oh, crap. You know what I just thought of? I gotta hop on PCH for about 5 miles. Ah, damn. I didn't think about that. I think it's 65 also, and I don't know if I'm gonna have any elevation changes that's gonna make it hard to stay 65. Let's see. We're 5.5 miles from my turn, and we're 11 miles from the where they're staying. So we're about about 5.5 miles on PCH. You know what I'll do? I'll take the frontage road. I might only have to get on PCH for a couple miles. I think I could take the frontage road a decent ways up north on Highway 1, and then I can probably, I'll take the south end of Cayucos entrance, the first entrance, which is about 2-3 miles south of where they're staying, I believe. So I might not have to stay on PCH too long. Maybe a couple 2.5 miles, maybe. We'll see. You'll get to see some nice ocean scenery on the Grom. Some PCH. How many of you out there have ridden on PCH? How many have been on Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 1? I have probably been the whole stretch up and down California a few times throughout my life. Just right before COVID, I took it up to Monterey, which we've also gone much further north. I forgot where we took it. It was up past Fort Bragg. Well, like 5 years ago. We went to we stopped on, as we were going up Highway 1, we stopped at Fort Bragg. There's Glass Beach there. I think I heard they don't allow anybody on it anymore because people are still in the sea glass. So I don't know. If you haven't been to Glass Beach in Fort Bragg and you happen to be in the area, stop by and see if they still allow you to go, because it's pretty cool getting to see all that sea glass. You know, the one thing about switching back and forth between the Grom and the Harleys is the turn signals. You know how many times I've hit the starter over here trying to hurt my right turn signal? Luckily it doesn't engage when you're in gear or don't have the clutch in or something. But over here it has a turn signal over here for left and right, so you go left, push it to cancel, right to go right, push it to cancel. I don't know how to turn the hazards on. If I push and hold it, does that turn the hazards on? Huh, maybe it doesn't have hazards. Twice? I don't know, I can't get the hazards on. Maybe this doesn't have hazards. You know out there, you and YouTube land know how to turn the hazards on the Grom? Because I don't. But anyways, and then when I'm on the Harley after riding this for a while, I'll try to push my turn signal that way to make a right turn signal on the Harley. I'm like, oh wait, it's over here where the start button is on the Grom. But from what I understand, this setup is common on motorcycles. I'm trying to remember a sport bike I had when I was a youngin', because almost every bike I've ever had has had left. They're on the left and right. I don't remember what my sport bike had, if it was one of those. I don't know. Is that common to have it just from on one side? Avocado sale. Gotten avocados there quite a few times. Lots of avocados on the Central Coast. Back on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Oh, we're past the break-in period now, so now I'm not too worried about how I'm riding it. I got, what is it? 686.9 miles. Oh, 687. The break-in period, if I remember, is 600. According to the manual. Yeah, I got a pretty strong headwind right now. I think that's why I'm having problems even hitting 55. Because this is pretty flat right here. But it is not wanting to hit 55 miles an hour. But I can feel, I'll see the flag blowing that away, kind of the direction I'm headed. I think that's why I'm having problems hitting 55. I'm in third gear right now in 48, and I've got it currently just not wanting to accelerate. I need to lose some weight. Maybe I can go a little faster. That's the one thing. They got some pretty strong winds over here, and that really affects the Grom with my oversized body on here. I act like a big sail. But once we get off this road, we'll be on the frontage road, and the speed limit there is like 35, and I'll just take that as far as I can. So there's The Rock. If you've ever watched Hunter Honda, I think that's the channel, he came here once, and he was coming around this corner and saw that, and he's like, that's a BFR, a big effing rock. He didn't know what the name of it was, so he's like, I'm just gonna call it the BFR. So there's the BFR. It's actually called Moro Rock. Pretty big rock, isn't it? I think I've done some videos where I've ridden out to the rock. I can't remember, have I? Have I not? Alright, so it said it would take me 30 minutes, and I figured that'd be 6:42 to make it to Cayucos. We have 8 minutes to make it to Cayucos. I don't think we're gonna make it. I think it's gonna take us a couple extra minutes because of the wind. Woohoo! I probably shouldn't do that. I'll get pulled over. Yeah, swervy, swervy. See the wind blowing. The winds of change. I hope they're coming when we get back to normal. Alright, well, we got 3 bars left. I got 62 miles on this tank. I've made it over 100 on one tank, so we should be good to go back home tonight. And I'll probably take the Dyna to work. I took the bags off the Dyna. It looks a lot more sleek. I'll have to post a picture of it. Maybe I'll put a picture right here. So this is the frontage road I was talking about. Look at California gas prices. Hey, it's only $4.39 a gallon for 87 octane. What a deal! What are you guys paying where you live? Probably like $2 or less a gallon. That's actually usually not that bad a price. Even usually it's a little more expensive over here, but I think that's about the same as I'm paying in Atascadero. It's weird, is sometimes the gas is cheaper over here and you think it would be more expensive, but I think maybe a lot of people that are coming here on vacation stop and pass on Atascadero and fill up thinking it's going to be more expensive here, so maybe they charge a little less to try to get you to buy some gas before you leave. I don't know. Is there any psychology behind that makes sense? So here's some hotels in Morro Bay here. Or is this Cayucos yet? I don't know. Spencer's Market. I think this is Cayucos, because I think technically Spencer's Market's in Cayucos. Taco Temple, that's a good place to go eat. They have a, well, you know, they probably don't have the salsa bar anymore because of COVID. They had a nice salsa bar you could go in and get, I think it was there, or maybe it was this place that had the salsa bar. I don't know, I get confused real easily. Hey, you want to race? Yeah, let's go race the Harley. I don't think this dead ends anywhere. It's gonna suck if it dead ends and I gotta turn around. Easter Street. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder how much these apartments are, or condos, whatever they are. It costs so much to live here. It costs a lot to live where we live, but it's even more here. Ah, there goes the Harley. Rich Man, Poor Man Antiques. That's a cool antique shop. We used to love coming over here and going to antique shops before we moved over here. That used to be a computer repair shop, the bike shop. I thought about trying to get a job there when I used to do computer stuff, and before we moved over here I thought, hey, I could go get a job at the computer place and we can move over here. Okay, this is, I think, where I have to get on the freeway, because I don't believe I can go any further. Uh-oh, and it looks like it's uphill. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not. Look at the beach. Can I just go over there and hang out with a, whatever, there's a paraglide, sailglide, whatever that is. Okay. Oh, let's just go. Shoot, I see a truck coming. Oh, he's turning, thank goodness. He's gonna catch up to me quick if he was going straight. It's only 55 here, so I might be good. At least I won't be, you know, going excessively slow once we get over this crown here and start going downhill. Might be a little challenge coming back, but Corey will be following me home, so I will have someone to block for me. A little buffer in the rear. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if that looks as awesome as it does looking out my eyes. Does it look as nice as in the GoPro? I mean, that is gorgeous. That's why we moved here. Well, we didn't move here. We're 15 miles inland. 16 miles from our house to Highway 1 and Morro Road. Say on the Dia, I can make it in about 15 minutes once I get on Moto Road. Yeah, this bike takes a little longer. Actually, you know, we didn't do too bad. We've only been riding for 27, 28 minutes so far. Okay, see, it looks pretty flat. I don't think I'm going uphill, but I am just, it's not wanting to get up to 55. I gotta watch my rear. At least there's no cars coming. It's a good thing it's a Tuesday evening. If this was like Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or any kind of holiday, actually it might be better because there'd be so many cars. Traffic wouldn't be going that fast. Shit, where'd that car come from? I was watching my rear. I didn't see anybody 5 seconds ago when I looked behind me. Oh, there is cars coming. Oh, looks like we got a little downhill. Maybe I should have just... you know what? I don't gotta stop. There's plenty of room for me to ride here. Is the Harley gonna wave? Haha, thanks, brother. I got a wave from a Harley on the Grom. You know what I should have done? I should have took the frontage road a little more. I could have done that. I got this SUV that doesn't want to go around me. See, there's my exit up there. Do you see it? It's like there's gonna be an uphill exit. Dog park and a cemetery, but it's not a pet cemetery. It's a real cemetery, but it's in a real dog park. Is there? Okay, no one behind me again. All right, so I can chillax because we're almost to my exit. 6:40. Okay, so it said we would be there by now. So let's see how much further. Ooh, that was creepy. I looked down and it was 66.6 miles. Just turned 66.7. So it said we would be there at 6:42, and it's 6:42 now. So I think it took me, from the Waze estimation, it's going to be like extra 4 minutes. Not too bad for the Grom. Since I haven't been able to do the speed limit like half the way. And we here. Get a motor, it's more fun. Alrighty. This is Cayucos. So we are at the south end of Cayucos where all the homes are at. And we'll get up to the kind of the more commercial hotel, restaurant area here in just a few moments. They're staying like right in the middle of all that. Actually, I think we're almost there. Oh, hi, doggies. Hi, doggies. See, Shanny, it's a good place to eat. Not too expensive. Decent food. All right, let's see. They're staying, I think, right up here at this crosswalk. No, not this one. The next one. Where those bicyclists are down there. I don't know if you can see them. Just past the Cayucos Motel, I think. Or no, maybe it's up even further. I thought it was right here. Nope, it's not right there. It's up even further. There it is. Is it just past the Shoreline Inn? Okay, I think this is it right here. Right before the liquor store. Yep, this is it. There's Brown Butter Cookie Company. Extremely overpriced cookies, but they are tasty. Is there a parking spot? Oh, they're numbered. Gets to go park on the street. Ah, there we go. Just park right there. This will work. Oh. So we are here. There's Cayucos. There's the pier. There's Smokehouse. Paul's Liquor. Ooh, the tavern. I wonder if they opened back up yet. They had closed down because of COVID. At least I think they did. They were supposed to. And maybe they didn't. I don't know. Alright, YouTube. Don't know if I will, I'll probably record on the way back. Don't know if we'll combine it or not, so. Hey. What's up, biscuit? target. Whoa! What the? Did you see that?